So if you guys ever played Genshin Impact before, you guys would know that farming for artifacts is absolutely atrocious. You guys can farm the same artifact domain for months and not get a single good artifact from it. The entire artifact system requires way too much luck in RNG, and overall the entire system kinda sucks. And HoYoverse knows this. So after about 4 years, and yeah, I'm not kidding, it took them 4 years for them to actually do something about this, which is absolutely crazy. So in order to fix this, they added something called an artifact transmuter in 5.0. However, even with the artifact transmuter, it only solved half the problem, and it still required a lot of luck in RNG in order to get a good artifact. So yeah, the artifact transmuter has a lot of flaws, but not anymore. HoYoverse just announced they'll be updating the artifact transmuter in 5.5, and this new update is absolutely game changing, and it might actually break Genshin. Not really, but let's talk about it. So before we get started, like always, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys want more Genshin Impact content. You guys know the whole song and dance. Now that all you guys like and subscribe,
We? We?
let's get to the real topic of this video. So like I said in the beginning of this video, there's going to be an update to the artifact transmuter in 5.5. Basically summarize what the update is about. You guys know how when you guys do the elixir or like the artifact transmuter, you guys can pick a main stat as well as 2 substats. Currently, when you make an artifact using the artifact transmuter, if you level up that artifact, the substat that get increased is random. Kind of like every other artifact you guys get from the artifact domain. So yeah, even though when you use the artifact transmuter, you still might not get an actual good artifact, because even though your main stats are good and you do have like the right substats, it doesn't really matter if you level up your artifact and none of the upgrades go to the correct substats. Yeah, that's what I mean when I say that the artifact transmuter, while it's still pretty good, it only fixed half the problem because there's still a lot of RNG involved. But with this new update, they're changing all of that. But yeah, basically with this new update, if you create an artifact using the artifact transmuter, whichever 2 substat you pick on your artifact, you're guaranteed to receive at least 2 enhancements to those substats, meaning that no longer will you make an artifact from the artifact transmuter and not get a single enhancement to that substat you pick. Now with this new update, the artifact transmuter and the artifact you get from it will always be pretty decent, if not really good. So for example, let's say you make a goblet and your main substat is pyro, and you pick 2 substats in crit damage and crit rate. With this new update, you're guaranteed to receive 2 enhancements to either your crit rate or crit damage, and the rest of the enhancements are RNG. And usually when you level an artifact, you receive at least 4 or 5 enhancements depending on how many substats your artifact starts off with. So if you start off with like 3 substats, and the first enhancement will give you a 4th substat, but if you guys already have 4 substats on the artifact, you get an extra additional enhancement to it. So hypothetically speaking, if you get 5 enhancements on your artifact, at least 2 of those enhancements will go to your respective substat that you pick when you made your artifact on the artifact transmuter. That is crazy. Like, that is really good.